welcome to the Weekly Blend. My name is Heidi Ellsworth,
And I'm Karen Edwards.
and we're here to talk about everything that's happening, not just on Roofer's Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, and Ask a Roofer, but in the industry overall. Karen, I just got back, just flew in, seriously, got back about midnight last night from Chicago for the Metal Construction Association summer meeting. It was great.
I saw some people posting on social media, some photos, and it looked like, yeah, they were all enjoying being together and learning about what's happening in the metal construction.
Yeah, it was really, really good. The technical, the codes and standards. This group of thought leaders in the metal construction industry really are doing things that, not only helping the contractors do more metal, but also the safety of the buildings, the safety of the industry overall. They do so much, and they also help with like METALCON. And the METALCON, the Metal Construction Association (MCA), is half owner of METALCON. So they're all working together to kind of bring this great event in October, where all the work they do during these meetings actually start. They have them during classes and they're talking about them. So yeah, I thought it was really good. Just some great information that came out of that. We were on YouTube for I did a couple videos on there. So if people want to see them, they can. But I do want to mention on MetalCon, we had some great discussions. One of them, Karen, is we're looking at doing a breakfast for women in metal construction. I'm really excited about that.
That is going to be great because that probably has never happened before, has it?
No. There's, of course, National Women in Roofing, and then there's Association of Women in Metal, but there really hasn't been anything just specifically for women in metal construction. So that is really exciting. And then we are also working with them jointly to promote that MetalCon and giving away free passes valued at $400 for MetalCon in October.
It's like the Value Pass 2. It's like the Mega Pass. So you want to go to metalcoffeeshop.com and sign up, enter to win. We've got several that we'll be giving away, and I believe that's open until the end of July, and we'll be notifying the winners on August 1st.
So that's sign. Yeah, it's the big billboard ad on the homepage. You can see it there. It's under the MetalCon directory, of course. And so sign up for that, because I tell you what, these are the kind of things that really take your business to the next level. And I talked to a lot of manufacturers there. John Sheridan is going to be doing a full installation demonstration in Spanish and English at MetalCon too. So you bring your crew.
Video of that, Heidi.
I know, we will. Hey, speaking of which, a little bit of travel and taking video. Next week, we're going to be in Atlanta for Skills USA.
We will. It's my first time there, so I'm super excited.
Me too.
Roofing has quite the presence this year. And there are going to be steep slope demo areas, low slope demo areas. We're going to have exhibitors, tables for our sponsors. For RT3 will be there, National Women in Roofing, Roofers Coffee Shop. And this is, a great testament to the industry coming together and going to an event just to promote the future workforce of our industry. Because we're not making sales there, Heidi. We're not, we're there because we are giving back and wanting to educate the teens and younger generation about the cool things that are happening in the roofing industry.
I just think it's going to be so great. And for people out there, because I talked to a lot of folks this week who are like, what's Skills USA? It is the national competition for vocational schools across the country. So, and you know what? It's vocational schools, it's shop classes, it's home schools will have teams put together. It's all different types of things that really, and it's across the board: cosmetology, robotics, construction, obviously electricians, plumbers, and now roofing. I'm so excited. I've never been there either. I think it's just going to be a great thing, Karen. We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. So hopefully, if you're in Atlanta next week, hit us
Yeah.
up. We'll be at the Georgia World Congress Center in Hall A.
And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell on YouTube because we're going to be coming live all week.
Yep.
We're going to get all kinds of video and we're going to be talking to everybody who's there so that we can kind of document this first exciting entry for commercial roofing. And speaking of continuing education, we've been doing a lot. And I know everyone's kind of going, wow, look at all these webinars. But we have a great one today, Karen, which will be on demand when everybody sees this. And it's on upselling using technology for the whole house, right? So how often are contractors putting on a beautiful new roof, but that same home may need new siding? Yeah, our friends at AccuLinks and EagleView are going to talk about how they can use technology, the technology of EagleView, the technology of AccuLinks, to help their companies start upselling and really looking at the full exterior of the house. This is going to be a great RLW, great webinar.
Agreed.
And there's so many out there. We've just been kind of a lot. People are really getting some, I think, great content, great education. So check out all of our webinars under the RLW navigation because we've just been, some really good ones have been coming out lately.
Don't forget over on Metal Coffee Shop too. We've got Metal Talk and Metal Cast over there.
Yeah.
So same concept as the RLWs you find on Roofers Coffee Shop with Metal Talk. A lot of good educational and learning opportunities there too.
Really good, and fun, We always have a good time. Okay, speaking of which, Karen, let's talk about the newsroom a little bit. An article just came out from our great friend Trent Cotney. Wow.
Yeah, Trent with Adams and Reese. He just 2 days ago, the NLRB reverted some of their definitions, I guess, back to other classifications. If you work with subcontractors and have 1099 crews or other folks working with you and helping you out, you need to read this article because it could affect a lot of things. If you remember a long time ago, Uber drivers, a couple of years, were saying, oh, we should be classified as employees, and they were not. They were rules would be 1099. So that could be changing. They have very strict definitions about it. And this all came about because of the Atlanta Opera and the makeup artists and the wig people, they wanted to unionize. And the opera said, no, you're subcontractors, you're independent contractors. And the NLRB said, no, they're not. So you want to make sure that you're doing things properly. And Trent is certainly the guy that can help you. Just come to our site, visit Adams and Reese, their directory, or just search for Trent Cotney on our website and you'll find his contact information.
I mean, go to the newsroom right now. It's on that first page. And yeah, but by the time this comes out, it might be easier to just go to the directory too. So we have so much great news coming out all the time. And talking about new things coming out. Okay, so Karen, I just love, as you well know, and we talk about this all the time, going through the classifieds and seeing what's kind of unique. So first of all, we have some great jobs out there. Just as always, there's sales positions, there's crew positions, there's people are looking for skilled labor on there. So if you're looking for a job, get to the classifieds. It's a great place. But I have to go. I love this one. This is so fun. It's metal decking F-type. So it's 32 inch by 20 feet, 22 gauge panels, 60 sheets. You pick them up or they'll deliver within 50 miles of Clearwater, Florida. I love it. So I hope somebody grabs that stuff. Really good. This is the kind of stuff. There's still machines. There's all kinds of things. And it's on both Metal Coffee Shop. There's great classifieds on Metal Coffee Shop. In fact, this is on both sites, this metal decking, and on Roofers Coffee Shop. So kind of fun, Karen. I love it.
It is. You never know what you're going to find. It's like going to a flea market.
And I love those. I love flea markets. So, hey, you know what? We talked about MetalCon, but I do want to do a shout out also for Western States. It's coming up in September, so registration is open. As you also know, Florida registration is open. I think MRCA Midwest is going to be pretty soon. So there's a lot going on. If it's in your area, these trade shows are so important. But our friends at Western States put together a contest with us for a pass, for some super passes. Is that the right name? Yes, super passes.
It's the whole 9 yards, the whole shebang.
Yeah. And so I'm seeing all kinds of people are already coming through the contest. It's going great. So again, just like with MetalCon, be sure you're doing that for Western States. Great value, and we just love promoting all that. And of course, we'll be there with our soundstage.
Oh yeah.
Karen, we got to talk about, before we go, the photo contests, because talk about a crowd pleaser. We have so many people who have sent in adorable pictures. So the pet roofing pets is coming to an end at the end of the month, right?
It is. So get your pictures in. We just got baby goats yesterday. They have a roofing contractor has yard goats, and they keep the grass, and they had babies. So somebody sent in the babies. And if you go onto our website, we have roofing galleries under our forum and newsroom menu. We've got all kinds of themed, and so we do this every quarter. We pick a new theme, and roofing pets we did before a couple of years ago, but it was so popular. We just said we have to bring it back. And then coming up, July, the beginning of July, we'll roll over to a new contest. And we want to see some amazing views from the roof.
Yes. I mean, it's summer. It's beautiful. Show us the sunrise. Show us the sunset. Show us the cityscape. Just make sure everything is safe. That's all we say. We always want safety first. But get us some pictures from the roof and send them in. Talk about your crews who are on there. We want to know what you're doing out there, and it's fun and they're beautiful. It's one of my favorite contests. I mean, although roofing is right up there. Yeah, and then on Metal Coffee Shop, we're doing the same thing. Same galleries, same contest, and we've been doing beautiful metal roofs. But now, starting in the 1st of July, we're working with Metal Roofing Alliance.
We actually have been doing metal roofing pets, or metal construction pets. And
yes.
Gotten some good one. I don't know what it is with goats, but one of the ones on the Metal Coffee Shop is a Drexel Metals roof, and a goat named Katie is standing on it. I don't really know the story behind it, but we did some really fun pictures like that. So we're winding that one down too. And in July, we are going to team up with the Metal Roofing Alliance, and they do a quarterly contest for residential metal roofs. And they pick 2 or 3 winners at the end of the quarter. And we are going to promote the metal. We want the metal roofing pictures to put on our site, but you'll also get entered into their quarterly contest. And I think we might give away money. We just send it swag.
Great. And this is the time, right? All these beautiful roofs are going on right now. So take the pictures, send them in. We want to see your residential metal roofs. We know how beautiful they are. And we're talking about all metal roofs, right? Standing seam, stone-coated steel, metal tiles, you name it, send it in. And every single picture goes onto our galleries. So you can always find your pictures. And in the galleries, you can share those on social media if you want to. So it's all great fun.
Yeah, send in the pictures today. We have links in our e-news that goes out every Tuesday, Weekend Roofing, and every Friday, Weekend Metal. Just click the picture that's in there, and it takes you right to a form to send yours in.
Yeah, I love it. Well, Karen, I'm going to see you next week in Atlanta. I'm super excited. And we're going to see all of you, because you need to be on YouTube watching this and watching the future of our industry. All these young people who are going to be competing next week. We are excited to bring it all to you.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week. Have a great one.
Bye.